The UK is famous for its magnificent national parks, and I'm here in the only one to sit in the eastern region, the beautiful Broads. From the northern Broads in Norfolk down to the southern Broads, which cover both Norfolk and Suffolk, the region is a unique mosaic of land and water beneath wide open skies. As well as hugging the famous Norfolk coast, the Broads is the only English national park to embrace a city, vibrant medieval Norwich. This distinctive park is full of character, with no less than 125 miles of waterways meandering through idyllic landscape, attracting some 8 million visitors a year. My adventure only takes me through one part of the Broads, but there is such a variety of things to do here, but you can make a whole holiday out of it. So, let's go. If you're after a leisurely day out, head to Whittling Country Park, just on the edge of Norwich, which has a new cafe and accessible visitor centre perfect for pit stops. You can make a day of it here, including a boat trip on the Great Broad. This is the UK's first solar-powered trip boat, RAH. No matter what the weather, it's the best way to travel, and it has an easy access ramp for us wheelchair users. This trip takes us around the biggest of the two Broads here at Whittling, known as the gateway to the Broads National Park. Once you've done this bit, you can venture out into the wider park and see what there is to offer. There's also a lot of wildlife to be seen while you're out here on the lake. So Mike, the access on this boat is really good, isn't it? So did you specially design it to do it, make it accessible?
It was bought from a German company. But with wheelchair accessibility in mind. So it's very easy to get on and off, as you know. And we can probably get about sort of 4 wheelchairs on here. And it's a very stable platform. It's quite high so that you can see all the way around.
Thank you very much, Mike. That was stunning, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Well, there you go. That's one way of experiencing this beautiful scenery. Now I'm going to go and try another. This is the mountain trike, and it's definitely the most adventurous way to travel. Available to hire during the summer from Active Trails, this is perfect for adventurers out there and is suitable for all terrains. It's ideal for wheelchair users. Well, next on my adventure is a more leisurely visit along Barton Boardwalk to experience some beautiful Broads woodland close up. Part of a lottery project, Barton Boardwalk was designed and constructed by the Broads Authority with accessibility in mind. It's a unique and multi-sensory experience of the Broads. You are guided through the undergrowth, leading out to this spectacular panorama of the second largest Broad. The trail leads you right through the woods, teeming with wildlife. It's estimated that a whopping 25% of all of the UK's rarest species of birds and animals live right here in the Broads. Another fantastic way to see more wildlife and nature in the area is at the Fairhaven Woodland and Water Garden, which is home to 95 species of birds and thousands of Candelabra primula. Of course, no British holiday would be complete without a cream tea. I'm here refuelling before I go out to explore the garden and the hide. Cheers. They've got 4 of these mobility scooters here at Fairhaven, and anyone can use them as long as you book in advance. This mobility scooter has really opened up the woodland to me. I very much doubt I'll be able to get this far into such a beautiful landscape in my manual chair. The woodland is full of colour in spring, but it's beautiful all year round. The hide is 20 minutes along a path from the centre. They have installed braille along the way, with hearing loops installed in the tea room and even on the boat. I'm here with Louise, manager here at Fairhaven. You're doing a lot around access, so tell us something around that.
It's a continual programme of improvement for us, so we're working hard to upgrade all our pathways. We have a wheelchair accessible boat, which is a level access boat, allows lots of people to get on the water if they haven't had the chance before. We have braille panels for information in the gardens, the tea room, the gift shop, the plant sales area are all accessible.
Well, it's made my visit. Without it, I doubt I'd have got anywhere near this far to see such a beautiful vista. Thank you. I'm here with the Nancy Oldfield Trust, and they have a great selection of accessible boats for the intrepid among you, from canoes to sailing boats. They also have a specially designed accessible hoist, which will lower you into the sailing boat. So Stephen here, the centre manager, is now going to take me out and show me how to sail. Aren't you, Stephen?
That's the plan.
Right.
Right. You can let this one go
Yeah,
while
oh, right, okay.
we only need to use one at a time.
Yep.
You see what I mean? That's it. So, now see the front of the jibs just bobbling,
Yep.
so you bring the boat back.
That's it, and then go straight. So, Stephen, tell us a little bit about the Nancy Oldfield Trust.
Well, the Trust has been going for 32 years. We were founded by a chap called Richard Kenyon, who was a PE teacher from London, and he was really keen to get youngsters from inner cities initially out on the water canoeing, and we've just steadily grown since then. And we now have 3 motor cruisers which are able to take disabled people in wheelchair users on the cruisers, and we have a variety of yachts and rafted Canadian canoes.
Because this is the big thing, isn't it? Is accessibility is written into your DNA almost.
Absolutely, yes,
Yeah.
that's part of our purpose.
What's it like to witness people like me, you know, take their first sort of venture out onto the water?
It's brilliant. I mean, this is the best job I've ever had, and I think all the volunteers that work here and all the staff would say the same thing. You know, seeing the smile on someone's face at the end of the day, having achieved something that they perhaps thought they couldn't do, is absolutely wonderful, really fulfilling.
I mean, I must admit, I never thought that I'd be able to do this. I'm slightly afraid of water.
Oh,
but
right, okay.
I am not now. I'm absolutely loving this. This is great.
Well, that's what
You've
it's
definitely
about.
got a convert here.
Superb.
And I will definitely be back.
Excellent.
And there are plenty of other ways that you can go out and enjoy the Broads. And although the Broads overnight motor cruises are not yet accessible, there are still plenty of places to stay on land. So you can still experience what it's like to be the captain of your own motorboat. Here at Broads Tours, you can drive yourself around in one of these day boats and moor up wherever you please. There's even a boat that comes complete with a wheelchair lift. I've had a brilliant trip out here on the Northern Broads, and that's not even all of it. There's plenty more here and in the Southern Broads too, including the fantastic Waveney Stardust, a charity offering fully accessible cruises. It's been amazing to see the effort that's going in to making such a unique national park accessible for all. I know I'm going to be coming back, and I hope to see you here soon too.